lights flashing neon bright. Fear and rush, we own the night. In the ring, we clash and fight. NXT, it's dynamite. Sense the top, we tell no lies. Every move a new surprise. Bruises blackened under skies. Warriors with hungry eyes. NXT, time with no mercy. Hear the fans talk. Sweat and blood, we never stop. Drum and bass, the heartbeat drop. Steel cage shadows looming large. Bodies flying, combat charge. Champions belt, it feels so close. Breaking limits, pushing lows. Hear the echoes, crowds run scream. In this ring, we live the dream. Grimy beats, a ruthless team. Reality tougher than it seems. Master Avenger, hero falls. Rising up through battle's calls. Take the hit and risk it all. NXT, we stand tall. We stand tall.
Oh, welcome to a great edition of NXT with your boy D-Walk, Mr. Flynn 1-0. I got guests, I got people, I got family, you know who popping through. I got the Invisible Man, I got Kane the Destroyer. What is going on?
What is going on, man? We are here. We are chilling. We are all good. We are just in time for NXT time with D-Wall.
Yeah. What's up, Kane? You got something to say? You got something to say before we start, man? You got something you want to say to let some of these people know who we is and how we do?
Man, okay, but check this out. Check this out. Man, we are the number one. When I say number one, excuse me, number one wrestling podcast around this motherfucker. The hardworking people around. We are the PUWF, baby. It is Mr. Flint 810, Mr. Joe BNCO, and we can't forget about Mr. the Invisible Man with the invisible hands, and it's I and I am him, Kane the Destroyer.
Yeah.
And we here to crush this shit.
Yeah. Let's talk about it though. Let's talk about it. What we gonna start off? What we gonna start off with? Hey, shout out to Joe. I mean, where he at? Shout him out. What up, Joe?
What up, Joe?
Joe, yo, bro.
Hope you're
Say his
okay.
name 3 times and he gonna pop up.
No, I know. Hope he's okay. Hope he's doing good. We love you. Let's start with Stephanie Vaquer versus Jaida Parker, NXT Championship match. Basically, Jaida Parker jumped in front of Jordynne Grace and kind of took her shot. We start the match. There were only 3 botches. One by Jaida, one by Stephanie, and then one. It was a kind of like a little bit of both.
Yeah.
Back and forth, Jaida kept trying to do moves against Stephanie, and Stephanie was just beating the crap out of her and countering like all moves that Stephanie does. And in the end result, when Jaida was doing the little jump off the ropes to do the booty bump, she looked to her right, and sure enough, Jordynne Grace was there. She got distracted. She was doing a running booty bump. And before we finish this little special, in the back, Ava, So Ruka Zaria, Last Legend, Jakara Jackson, Callie Armstrong, by the way, up and comer and evolve, Kendall Gray, mostly all the women's in the back were watching this. Jordynne Grace disappeared halfway. And after that, Stephanie countered her running booty into a roll-up with the legs scissored for the 1, 2, 3. D-Walk, your thoughts and rating of the match.
All right. I'm going to start it. It was an average match. I mean, to me, like I said, Jaida Parker to wrestle Stephanie Vaquer, it was over the board to me because Stephanie Vaquer is way more advanced than Jaida Parker. That's just like having Stone Cold wrestle Zach Galvin right now. To me, like, Jaida Parker needs some more work. She needs more work. I mean, she got potential. but she need more work compared to wrestling Stephanie Van.
Whoa. Word.
I can sure. I heard. Kane, did you see the NXT yesterday, sir?
Sure. Man, be honest, I did think it was decent for what it was. I'm kind of confused on why they will have the women's NXT championship before the North American Women's Championship match.
Mm-hmm.
I'm a little confused with that one, but okay, but cool, whatever y'all want to do. But at the same time, to me, how I looked at it, yeah, old girl was kicking Jada's ass majority of the match. Majority of the match, but hey, it did go back and forth and stuff for a little bit. But I guess they said what's her name? What's the girl? Jordan Grace. They sent Jordan Grace, and I guess that for her to have a little distraction is the reason why she lost and stuff. I think she probably would have lost any damn way without Jordan Grace interfering. I do kind of feel like that. I feel like she probably lost it. I don't think she's quite ready.
No.
Quite ready for that burden. Not right now. Not saying she can't get to that point because she has potential, but she got to do something about that booty bump thing, though, man. Man, you got to do something about that. Maybe one or two a match, maybe. But to me, she still need to work. She need a mentor,
Mm-hmm.
a good mentor. Yeah, a good mentor to actually just show her, to show her and stuff like that, and show her to how to be a superstar.
Mm-hmm.
I think she get that. She'll be ready. But I actually seen her going. I'll feel better with her going after the NXT the other championship
North American.
than her going for
the actual
women's
title.
championship.
Yeah.
Okay, I respect that. My thoughts on this match was like Stephanie was just too fast for Jaida for the whole match. Out to right hand cam. It's just and the bots that Jaida did first. I saw it back. I'm like, all right, fine. The bots that Stephanie was the fact that she was doing a move and Jaida was like, what the fuck? Oh shit! Oh, and then kind of like didn't know what the fuck she was doing. Third, it was a togetherness. Stephanie winning by the cross legs kind of sets it up so Jaida can go after her in the future, but probably when Stephanie loses the belt in the future. And I don't want to have honestly, I don't want to see Jordan Grace versus Jaida Parker for Stand and Deliver because Jordan Grace just beat Roxanne Perez, a former champion. If you lose to Jaida Parker, a person that loses 3 times and wins 1, what's the hell record of that? And Jaida Parker, I know you're watching this. The reality of it is this: if you keep losing 3 times and then winning 1, and then saying you're shit in ranking, but you have to change the booty bump. It's getting ridiculous.
It was just to counter how Stephanie Van did when Jaida Parker was going for the booty bump. It's so known to me as the booty bump, like it's not even a real move to me because everybody else do it. And then, like I said, it's not a real move. Do a spine buster or something though. But the way Stephanie Van countered it, I'm like, damn, like, you know what I mean?
It made sense. I understand that. And the point that I want to say this is that Kylie Armstrong was in the back and she was on Evolve last week and she does the same move that Jaida Parker does, except she does a running shoulder tackle.
Yeah.
And that looks vicious because she runs the ropes super fucking fast and hits you with that shoulder. That's fine. Like Jaida Parker, talk to Kylie. I'm just saying, be her Bianca to her Jade, and you guys can be a tag team. And guess what? Get the tag team belts. Like they don't trust you. They don't trust you with the main belts. So go for a tag team for a while. Have some fun.
Yeah.
Have some fun.
That's why they need to bring back the NXT titles. They should have never unified the titles. That was dumb.
Now. Way too many girls now. You show them in the back. Go on, Kane.
You go ahead. I'm listening.
Like they have too many girls. Like you saw them in the back during the match. They got about 20, 25, like about 20, 25, and you only got 2 belts. You gotta fix six. You gotta fix this now.
Mm-hmm.
Now, tag team belts should keep them busy for at least 8 months, at least. Then deal with that. But yeah, like I'm not gonna give this match a rating because again, I knew Stephanie was gonna win against Jada. Jada ain't winning no damn singles belt. Sorry, Jada, but that's just the way life crumbles. Oopsies.
That's part of the reason why I ain't giving no rating.
No. Like I said, after the match, Fatal Influence blindsides Vakir from behind and does a couple like belly flops on her body. JC James, when they head over to sit down interview between Ricky Starks and Rick Joseph, Ricky's self-confidence. Sean Spears comes out, tells him that he always has enemies behind him and he always looking for money or friends. And Kane, what are your thoughts on Ricky Saints and Sean Spears bringing like the history and fucking each other over verbally?
Man, be honest with you. Be honest with you, with them two, man. How Sean Spears kind of did it. I kind of like the way he just interfered. And it's like
Mm-hmm.
shoot. Yeah, hey, we need to talk,
Yeah.
man. Be honest with you, I don't see. I don't really see no big thing coming out of this, man. Be honest with you, I don't really see anything big coming out of this. Now,
Mm.
y'all might disagree, but I don't really see much going on with this trip because nobody really. I don't think nobody really cares about it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Hey.
like I said, y'all disagree.
No, but the Fallon Henley jumping Steve Van Kier thing, to me that makes Fallon Henley look weak as hell because you gotta
Mm,
jump him, you gotta jump somebody in order to get ready for the match, your next match, and you said
yeah.
you're supposed to be the best wrestler. Come on, bro. But to me, this in wrestling, the jumping shit and the interfering shit is getting on my nerves, bro. Like they do it every fucking match. It's getting on my nerves.
Feel like it's more of that going on than anything.
Yeah,
It's
yeah, the jumping
more
and
of that.
interference thing, that shit getting old, man.
Yes.
They do this shit every fucking match. Right hand cam, that's what I'm saying. Bring back they shouldn't even ever unified the women's title tag team titles anyway.
They
In the
had a
beginning, they should have done that.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Now let's keep going. Back at ringside, Hank and Tank are talking about
Tank and
being
Stank.
intertwined. I know Hank and Tank are trying to talk about intertwined souls, and then we see a backstage. Tyreek, Tyson, and Wesley follow. They're talking about some things. Ethan Page is there in the background. Andre Chase with his 2 boys are in the background. Andre Chase and Ethan Page talk to each other, and he finally defends the 2 kids against Ethan Page. So then we get a match later. But next up, Tyreek and Tyson versus Hank and Tank, influenced by the Not I was about to say shitty. Motor City Machine Guns. Dennis, talk about the
Motor
match.
City.
I know, my bad. Talk about the match, sir.
For me?
Yeah, you, sir.
You,
Oh
bro.
man. Well, you already
I
know
don't even
how I feel
want.
about this match.
I don't want to
Oh
talk about
man. I'm ready to shit on this match. This match to me didn't make no kind of sense at all. This match,
it.
what the fuck is they doing? Like to me, Shawn Michaels got one eye this way, and then he got one eye that way. What the hell is they doing? I'm lost. I'm lost when it came to this match. What was the whole reason of this goddamn match? Shawn Michaels needs
Probably
glasses.
a fit.
He needs something, bro, because he got to quit looking at like 6 different ways.
It's a filler match, man. It got to be a filler match.
Man, it wasn't no filler
You
match.
gotta.
I went to the room. I went to the kitchen and made me something to eat on this match.
I think so.
Matter of fact, I ain't even gonna lie. I chugged the beer, the herb, and wishing hurry up this match was passed by.
Now,
Ooh.
I'll talk about this match. Back and forth, Hank and Tank were kind of dominating for a little bit Tyreek and Tyson. I'm gonna call him TT. A lot more easier.
Yeah.
TT were dominating Tank for a while. After that, they were gonna do some weird extreme stuff, which kind of cost them the match. Which then Tyreek and Tyson did the belly to the back heart stopper finisher for the 1-2-3. I'm happy that they won in Evolve and then they won in NXT, so they're getting up in ranks. I respect. And for 3 people watching, hit that likes, let us grow beyond you ever imagined.
Yeah, but TC maybe want to go PP.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie.
So Tyson and DuPont, they've been losing a lot of fucking matches, and they finally won a match. Where did this go now? Come on, make a storyline on it. Where do we go now?
Not anywhere. That's
it. So basically, it was a waste of our time watching the goddamn match. It was a filler.
Yeah. I feel bad, but it's true.
Yeah.
Anyway, backstage, Trick Williams and Javon Evans were talking about respect. Trick Williams doesn't really consider Javon Evans a champion because he's never won a championship. He said, "Watch me while I go outside and talk while I fight Less's King for that championship." Then we go. Less's King versus Javon Evans for the NXT Heritage Cup. Dennis, you talk about it because Joe ain't here.
Oh shit! All right, first of all, they said that Ben wrote off Javon Evans. I mean, I'm not gonna lie, man. He got good talent. He got a lot of potential. But the storyline they've been having him in, he should have been wrote off. He should have been working out. He should have picked up some weight and hit the gym, eat steaks, and then came back. That storyline injury. That's a real injury. That's serious. He should have been wrote off. He done got punched in his jaw 3-4 times, and they done said 10 times if you got punched in your shit again in your career, and he got punched in his shit. I'm confused about what is they doing. Like, what is he Superman? What's going on with him? Like, dog, like, what is going on?
Bouncy. He's bouncy.
What are they doing with him? I mean, like, for real, like, is he Wolverine or something like that? He get punched and he heal up. What is he doing? What's going on? I'm lost. I'm lost on what they got him, and then they got him now they got him in the main card. Now they got him going against Obafemi. I'm lost. I'm fucking lost about this shit.
Now, I will say this. I forgot to say this in the last match, in the tag team match. Tank, I think it was it was Tank. He did a Lope Suicida and almost hit all 3 guys, and his butt landed on the side, and he survived. Javon Evans did the same exact thing where all 3 guys got freaked out, but his butt landed on the little side of the announce table. That table did not break today, but it got some close calls with some fast motherfuckers. Javon Evans wasn't really different from any other Javon Evans match. That's why I was kind of pissed at that. I'm like, you should be more aggressive. You should be more like on top of things and just like understanding what you did to Ethan. But other than that happening, I think it was while this all was happening, the reason that Javon Evans lost was that before the match started, we saw Fraction were talking backstage about, oh, why didn't you take me to Barcelona to help you? And they were just right back to the whole like schism shit again between Fraction. So I'm not gonna get into that again. But because they saw Oba in the background coming out of the car, and Axion's like, oh shit, he seems pissed. And his instinct was to run the fuck away, so he ran away without telling Frazier. But then Javon didn't see that, and Javon was on the outside. Oba picked him up, powerbombed him on the apron. Ref didn't see it. And I did like that Oba counted with the ref to 10 because he knew he wasn't getting in the ring. He knew he wasn't getting in the ring at all. For the town out, which kind of protects Javon in a way. And after the match, Oba grabs Javon to fuck him up again. Lights go out. No, they fight a little bit. and then the Dark State comes out. Javon and Oba are still fighting. The Trick William comes out. Trick William does a trick shot to Javon by accident. Gives like a oh shit face. And when they're about to fight, refs come out, hold them back. Dark State are in the background laughing because we're gonna have continuity errors later about Dark State, ladies and gentlemen. Now, with all this happening, what are your thoughts on the match, D-Walk?
It was a filler to me. That was, I mean, like, well, it wasn't a filler. I mean, like, it shows some. They going too fast to me, because when Obafemi came out of Powerbomb, goddamn, whatchamacallit, and he couldn't get back in the ring, and there was a count out. They fucked up on that Heritage Cup. They keep dropping the ball on the Heritage Cup, bro. I keep telling them they need to make the Heritage Cup a belt instead of a goddamn trophy.
It will,
but it's called Heritage Cup, though, man.
Yeah, no, but like I said, well, in that case, I don't see Javon Evans being a world champion right now. Make him a Heritage Cup champion. Make him a Heritage Cup champion in anything. How you go skip the Heritage Cup, the fucking North America title, and then try to give him a fucking fucking goddamn main title belt already? Which, and like I said, which they already fucked him over on the storylines and everything. Come on. I mean, like I said, I like Javon Evans, bro. They need to do a better storyline with him. He need to bulk up a little bit. He need to get at least 30 pounds. Pick up another 30, 40 pounds.
Straight muscle.
Yeah, straight muscle.
Straight muscle.
Right now, Right now, if they had a cruiserweight, he'd be a cruiserweight champion. But they don't have no cruiserweight, so therefore, like, nah.
I mean, with him, I mean, you can see the potential in him, bro.
Mm-hmm.
You can see it. Yeah, I mean, a blind man can see it. You can see the potential in him, but by over family, what's the theory? Over hit this man the fall from grace. I guess that's the fall from grace. I guess it was. That man, he hit that man with the fall from grace, and he lost the match. Which was just like Alex said, it kind of protected him a little bit. You know what I mean? It kind of protected him a little bit, but he do need to bulk up just a little bit. Yeah. But I'm afraid though, if he bulk up a little bit, will he lose some of his athletic ability where he can just jump around, move around, and you know what I'm saying? How he do his thing? Because by him being so being small and nimble and shit, he can move around that.
I mean, but I'd rather see him bulk up. I'd rather see him bulk up and lose a little of his agility than him stay the way he is now. And like, he's too small right now. He's too small right now to go. That's just like, okay, this is like Chad. This is like this off the box and everything. That's like Chad Ochocinco trying to tackle Ray Lewis. That'll never happen.
Yeah. Hey, for real. So, like, be honest,
you gotta pick up some weight.
I think by him being the point he at, he realizing he is the lightweight. But I ain't gonna lie though, Trick Williams knocked the shit out of him, bro.
Man,
he knocked the shit out of
him. Even not taking a personal right hand cam, but that's why, like, when the face he gave to Javon and Obi was like, oh shit, that means Javon eventually is gonna come after my ass and fuck me up at a later date. So that's gonna happen, and they're gonna probably do a 3-way for stand and deliver for the belt, which I think we'll talk about that at the end. Because I think something right hand cam and I was thinking about is gonna happen. It's got upset. All right, next up, after Lash and Jakara and Gigi were talking about that Gigi and the other one Tatum were going to fight Ash and Heather and TNA. They wanted to fight Jakara and Lash after a heated exchange. So we have Lash and Jakara versus Gigi and Tatum Paxley.
The Meta Girls.
The Meta Girls. Sol Ruka and Zario are outside watching the whole entire time. At the end results, I'm going to skip to the end. Coffin Drive for the 1, 2, 3. This was a weird match. Jakara was doing her best. It was. Jakara was doing her best. Lash is doing her standard boot and big heavy stuff, so it wasn't that great. If I give this a rating, we haven't given a rating at all, but if I gave this a rating, C. Honestly, it was okay. D-Walk.
I don't know what is they doing with Lash and Jakara, bro, because they was just on TNA and they challenged for the tag team titles, but they just get their ass kicked now. I mean, like, what is they doing? And then, like I said, met NXT. They don't have no tag team titles, so to me, pretty much, it's just like it's just like a filler to me. If it ain't no tag team titles division, what's the point of having a tag team?
Word. Talk to him. Somebody talk to him.
That's how I feel. Why you got tag teams when it ain't even no reward at the end of the road that you could go and collect. We just wrestling for nothing. Why is we a tag team?
And what's worse is that when Gigi and Tatum go fight the girls in TNA, they're not gonna get the belts. They're not gonna exchange belts, ladies and gentlemen, for at least a year. And what's even sadder is that you could have had Joe Hendry on Raw come out in Scotland and do a lot of crazy things, but you chose Jay Uso. I mean, I get it, but like, you're fucked up because TNA is just you work for them, but you don't work for the upper guys. You work for the dollar store. You don't work for the Family Dollar. You work for the dollar store. So you stay over there. Okay?
Where's the collab though? Where is the fucking collab? I don't see no collab.
There is in the Family Dollar. They're doing it with the hairstylist right next door. Like that's the collab. They can't do it with the Walmart. Walmart's like, we don't know you motherfuckers, but you can do it with the hairstylist and the pharmacy. Now, you can do it right there. You know, the pharmacy is going out of business. It's called TNA. You know,
that's pretty much how I feel. Yeah, that's the feel though, man.
The pop they would have got in Scotland for Joe Hendry coming out. I get it. You don't want Joe Hendry to fight Gunther. Well, before the match, he got attacked by a mysterious stranger, and then he's gone. Guess what? You could have done that. Knocked it out the park. Yeah. Again, the pharmacy, the hairstylist, the Chinese, Korean, Puerto Rican barbecue around, like on the side, they're all collaborating, but no one else ain't getting shit. But Walmart just smiling.
They getting all of it. Hey, so what if okay? Oh, let me ask you something. Is Joe Hendry still champ?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, so what if Hendry was still champ and Gunther messed around and beat this man?
In the future, they could if Gunther wants to go to TNA to have some fun. He should after Mania.
He should.
After Mania, a lot of motherfuckers should like disappear into TNA and kind of like just explore and have some fun. Because you can go to Evolve. Like just have some fucking fun. You know? Don't be all oh my god. I lost him in WrestleMania. Shut the fuck up and just keep going. Speaking of keep going. Ethan Page versus Andre Chase with Cale Dixon and Uriah Connors. Ethan Page won. Let's just do it like that. Ethan Page won. He did a power slam from the turnbuckle. Top turnbuckle didn't work. Then he did a cutter because apparently that's his move now. Cutter. For the 1, 2, 3. Andre Chase is kind of pumping up, but doesn't really matter. D-Walk, your thoughts on this match?
It was the filler. It didn't make it wasn't no purpose for this goddamn match. I grade this shit out of a fucking D-.
Yeah, Hey, that cutter looking more like an RKO to me.
Yep.
Looking more like an RKO.
It
No,
does. A lot
but
of people are cutting
what about
cutters
a?
now.
It kind of remind me of the diamond when DDP could just start doing the diamond cutter.
Yeah,
Yeah, a little bit. I can see that.
a little bit.
It's just a standard
It,
move.
hey, to be honest, it looking more. I understand you saying it look more like a diamond cutter, but it look more like RKO to me, bro.
Yeah, a little bit. A little
I
like a
mean,
slow.
because like I said, like the the RKO is based off the diamond cutter. When
It
DDP
is.
first started doing a diamond cutter, that's what the RKO looked like.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, it did. It did. It did. You ain't lying about that.
And
Ain't
that's
lying
crazy to
about
think
that.
about it that way. That's crazy to think about it that way because now, like he's doing that because I guess he can't do the ego's edge, or like he doesn't want to do it or something like that. It might hurt people, which I get. I understand that. Um, I'm glad that Andre Chase has a group now and he's accepting it. It's been like 4 fucking months, so like it's time they did something with that. Like, Rich Holland ain't doing shit. Thea Hale is
Where's the hill?
in the back. In the back, like
She at
the
catering.
yeah, Duke Hudson's
Catering.
gone, and the other one's in the Evolve. So try something new. Like they were making fun of him in the match by the way, because he said he was smelly. Also, when Ego was doing his entrance, Ricky Saints just kind of like walked past him. I was like, "What the fuck? You don't walk by somebody's entrance when they come in. That's kind of dickish," which I thought was funny. Um, in the
Yeah.
end, it was whatever. Fatal influence after the match. Paige stares down Saints until Sean Spears attacks him from behind. So Sean Spears and Ricky Saints are gonna have the belt next week, and then Fatal
Yeah.
Influence march down the range against Stephanie Bakir, and then at the main event, Stephanie versus Fallon with JC and Jasmine Jane for the NXT Championship. Have right here Henley charges at Bakir. But Bakir moves out of the way. Nix hops on the apron, but Bakir clocks her and sends Henley crashing into her. She then delivers a package backbreaker to Henley for the win. And winner and still. After the match, Jane clocks Bakir. Nix and Henley join her, but Jordan Grace runs down to the ring and levels Nix, Henley, and Jane. She grabs the NXT Women's and Women's North American, reluctantly handing them to Bakir. Jaida Parker appears out of nowhere and clocks Bakir from behind, but Grace sends her crashing onto the floor with a hip attack. Bahir confronts Grace and holds up both belts as they two stare each other down. We then see several women arguing backstage about who gets the next shot of Bakir's titles, as Grace and Bakir continue staring each other down the ring, and their show goes off the air. Now, shout out to
Mm.
Black Couch Booking saying that this is not hurting Jada Parker. Trying to enter yourself into the match doesn't mean you're gonna win. Then getting destroyed after the match, after her second match, and then trying to
Yeah.
occur, you lost again. Like, I'm not hating on you, Jada Parker. Stop with the booty bump. Guess
Yeah.
what? There's
Yeah.
someone that just evolved. Her name is Kylie Armstrong. Check out Evolve, Jada Parker. That's
All
your
right, so
that's your replacement. Sorry.
what the fuck? They only got three women that's in the women's division now because that's what it makes me seem like. Why the fuck Jada Parker lost? Why the fuck is she coming interfering or attacking again? Man, they got plenty. They got 20 some other women. Where's Sol Ruka? Where's Zarya? Why the fuck? Why the fuck we keep seeing the same fucking wrestlers every fucking week wrestle for the same belt? You got
Lola
20
was there
some
Word.
other
too.
wrestlers.
Yeah. Lola Vice was there too. Like just basically at the end of all those little and at the end of the show, all the girls are arguing again to find out who there you got 20 girls in the back, but only two champions. You have two titles, and both of them are on one woman. And
Like I said,
she can't fight every single fucking week because you're gonna burn out the woman
yeah.
that you said is your star fucking champion. You
Yeah,
gotta do
for
a
real.
tournament. Now you gotta do a tournament, but it's too fucking late because you got 3 weeks to Mania.
Yeah.
There's no fucking way.
So this my whole thing. Jada Parker lost fair and square. Why the
Yeah.
fuck is she interfering? Bro, you lost. You're done. Get back at the end of the line.
Yeah, but she
That's
won't.
why I said the ranking skill is dead. They need to bring back the ranking skill.
Yeah,
The ranking skill.
No, I know. Go on.
One, like I said, ranking skill. You can number one contender. You lose, you go all the way down at the bottom. So anybody could interfere in the fucking match now. Anybody could interfere and get a title shot. That don't make no.
Yeah, that would have seemed like. That would have seemed like.
Yeah, and that's what
That
sucks.
is dumb as fuck. Because to me, Jaida Parker don't deserve no NXT title, bro.
Nope.
She keep trying for the NXT title, but she don't deserve no North American title. That's the closest she'll get. She don't deserve no main title.
Yeah. I see her better. I see her better as the North American champion than the NXT champion. I see her more there. Unless she can turn up between that time, man. The North American Championship is where she need to be focusing.
Yeah. That's like it don't make no sense to me right now for Zuri and Soruka to be tag team partners. What is they tag team partners or what? There's nothing there.
Nothing there.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna tell you though, and they must have not seen nothing in nobody else for them to have one woman with the NXT title and the world and the NXT championship.
Yep.
They had not seen nobody else.
No, and now they have to with it by design of their own failure do a tournament after WrestleMania, because if they do it before WrestleMania, it's gonna be a fucking shit show of like, oh, we're gonna do it all in one fucking episode, but you only got 90 minutes of fucking episode. So what the fuck are you gonna do? You still gotta set up Ova, Trick, and Javon Emmett for a main event. If you do, Jada,
you have to.
You have to, and if you set up Jaida and Grace versus Stephanie. And guess what? Stephanie's not going to lose after she just got both belts. Grace looks like a fool. Jaida loses again. Guess what? That's the title of the fucking episode, ladies and gentlemen. Jaida loses again. And Joe BNCO, speaking of which, hold up, right back. And there we go.
Hey,
What's up, guys?
How you doing, bro?
What's up?
Doing good.
Good.
I did not watch NXT. I did not watch NXT yet, but
you know it. Like, come on, Joe. You know, like
it's predictable.
You know it.
Stephanie Vaquer retains both belts. Let me guess.
But statistically, she's the first ever woman ever in WWE to do that. They actually said in the beginning of the match that no one has ever done that. Becky has not done that. Like, no one has ever defended their titles twice in one night and actually have won. She's the first
and won both.
Either defended both or won both. She's the first ever.
You with that but. You stop with all that Jaida Parker out of your mouth. But.
But Jaida Parker, like we were getting at the point of the match right now that we're already at the end, and we're talking about Jaida Parker might be inserted into a triple threat against Stephanie, and we know that it's going to deliver. Stephanie has to fight somebody or somebodies.
Yeah.
Jaida Parker just needs to go back to the bottom of the barrel.
Yeah,
that's what Dennis said.
She just keeps losing matches, and why do we keep putting her in title matches?
Because I have no idea. She has a good. I guess she has a good Instagram, and she can have a couple.
Yeah.
Look, Jaida Parker, I know you can hear this. Eventually, you are going to hear this. You have to understand that your attitude, just like OTM, the group that you don't even hang out with them anymore. If they come back and say they're the baddest, but they always lose, they're not the baddest. Wrestling fans are like fucking elephants. We're going to remember everything that you've said and dissect that shit. Make compilations of that shit. Right now, Jaida Parker, and I said this earlier before you got here, Joe. Kylie Armstrong is the evolution of Jaida Parker right now. Kylie Armstrong does the same exact moves, except she does a running shoulder tackle. Simple.
Let's change the name of OTM. Okay, let's change their name to OTB.
Okay.
On the bench. On the bench.
Yeah, they're on the bench.
Yeah.
Because that's where they always at, because they suck.
Yeah.
They're horrible. Fucking
And-
get rid of them.
Mm-hmm. You're right.
Send them somewhere where they can learn. Send them to like a Ring of Honor or something.
Yeah, but here's the part I want to say to you, Joey, and ask you this. What's the point of showing the 20 girls in the back? And you haven't seen this yet, but during the match, almost all the girls that we have talked about, even Kylie Armstrong and Kendall Gray and Zaria and Gigi Dolan, Lash, and every girl, even Lola Vice was in the back watching the Stephanie match. And you have one woman defending 2 belts, and there's like 20 girls in the back waiting for what? Honestly.
That's a big question.
They're going to be fed to the lion.
Yeah, but you can't do double duty every single time. You got to burn out the champion that you have been praising and just gave a statistic that will last forever. So
No, they're going to have to defend one. She's going to have to defend 1 belt a week.
oof.
That's a
One
lot.
belt.
That's a lot. That's a lot.
That's a match. That's 1 match every week.
That's a lot, Joe. Yeah, Kane's right. That's a lot.
It's 4
Oh
matches.
yeah, so y'all
A
missed
month.
it. What do y'all think? What do y'all think Nikita Lyons' workout video was?
That wasn't a workout video. That was a diss video against Lash. And what's
No.
funny is that
He was. We're talking about the workout video, the one where she was twerking and shit.
Oh, okay. I don't know about that.
Yeah.
Okay, all right. I don't know about that, but I will say this because I gotta go because I gotta wake up early tomorrow morning. I will
Me
say this for
too.
you guys. I do.
Me too.
I do.
I gotta wake up at 6 in the morning.
Well, I gotta wake up at 6 in the morning too. I gotta make sure my kid goes to school.
And then I gotta fucking do truck.
I love you guys for that, man. Enjoy. Put your seatbelt on.
Oh,
Now,
don't forget
I will
Friday's
say
my
this.
birthday.
I know Friday. I'm gonna say happy birthday to you and put it out there on YouTube and everything, and make sure the BBL Dennis goes out there all in the world. Now, at the end of this NXT, it was boring as fuck. Boring,
Yep.
boring as fuck.
Sounds like a trampoline. Boring.
I know.
boring.
And what's sad is that what's sad is that the future of what's gonna happen was in the back in the women's segment when Kendall Gray was in the back and Kylie Armstrong was in the back. Like you got these girls ready to go, setting up legends for themselves in the future. And now you have a Jaida Parker who wins 1, loses 3, wins 1, loses 3. And that's your ace. After Stephanie, Lola Vice has been buried. Ren Sinclair doesn't wrestle. Thea Hale is in catering, probably getting fat. No disrespect to you, Thea Hale.
She's not. She's not. I've seen her pictures recently, and no, she is not.
Okay, she's not getting fat. I respect that.
The only thing getting
she's
fat in her is maybe her titties and her ass. That's about it.
That's what I mean. Like, you got all these women. What are you gonna do? Like, if Thea Hale's doing nothing, put her ass in Dark State. Put her ass in Dark State. You need a woman there anyway. Just put her in there. She ain't doing nothing.
So the rumor I'm hearing and what I've been hearing through the grapevine is that Julia is cleared to come back. So they might be setting up Stephanie and Julia at Stand and Deliver
for a rematch. Hopefully,
that would work. You get the belt back to Julia.
It pissed me off. This will piss me off.
That'll tie them at one apiece, and then they can have a rubber match a year later.
Yeah. But would it piss me off more if they wrestle and it be an interference, especially from Jaida Parker?
I'm sick of that.
Yeah, but it might be a 4-way though. It actually might be a 4-way at Stand and Deliver. It's going to be Stephanie, Julia, Jaida, and then a 4th.
Ew,
why?
Jordan.
Don't put other people into that good match. Why are you gonna taint the sauce? Leave it alone.
No, you know why?
Yeah.
No, because you weren't here when Dennis was ranting on Jaida fighting after the match, like after the second match of Stephanie. It's true. She has no reason to pop out and attack Stephanie again. So that means she's gonna keep inserting herself into this fucking championship picture until something happens. So right now,
the ranking skill is broke. They need to bring back the ranking skill because
So
anybody can fucking interfere and get a title shot now.
and what sucks is that look, Ricky's gonna fight Sean Spears next week for the North American Championships. And before I go, there's two possibilities. One, he loses because of interference, obviously, because there's like 4 people against him. 3, sorry. Or if they really want to kind of like set trends and kind of piss off Ethan Page at the same time, because Ethan Page got his belt in 40 days. Under 40 days.
I already know how. I'm going to tell you how I booked that match. That Ricky Saints and Sean Spears have the interference, have his people trying to interfere. Tony D'Angelo and the family come down and fight them off. Yeah. And then Ricky Saints gets the win because of Sean Spears is distracted from his people getting their ass beat.
Yeah.
And then that sets up a cage match. You could set up like a war game style match or a 4-on-4 match. It's stand and deliver between the two groups.
Yeah.
And Ricky Saints can take on Ethan Page for the belt.
It makes sense because earlier today, go on, Kane.
I was just gonna say, hey Joe, you wanna tag in this shit and just interfere in motherfucking matches and get a tag champion match or something, bro? Because at this point, it seems like everybody can do it.
I'm telling you.
I'm just saying.
Yeah, I'm telling you, man. Some of these people that are in there. Look at the one chick that was on. I think that was on Evolve. The one chick that got the bitch in like the crush, the head crush.
Yeah, I seen that shit.
That's an LFG.
That bitch is ugly as fuck.
Yeah,
strong.
LFG.
That bitch made China before the plastic surgery look like a fashion model.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. The potential. Look, I watched episode 5 with Cardala because that's the only one that's free in A&E. And to see Shiloh Hill, that he reminds me of a young Bray Wyatt but tall. It just and the rage he has, like they have potential down there. They just have to mold it the way they need to. And
did you see what the Undertaker said?
Yeah. Oh yeah, because he has money. Like you just got to figure out how to channel. He's Bray Wyatt when he was like early Bray Wyatt, sitting in the rocking chair, just walking back and forth, like really understanding each other. I don't like when he comes up and does the high step like Jaida Parker. I don't like that he jumps up and down the ring like a kid. I don't like that.
That's the guy that's missing the tooth, right?
Yeah, it's the guy missing the tooth.
The other guy that's kind of trying to do a Bray Wyatt gimmick because he's from Louisiana. He reminds me of Luke Harper.
He does.
Looks like him too.
I was telling Cardala, I'm like, you get, and this is I call this the Horseman of Meat. You get Keanu, Harlem, Shiloh, and a fourth. Those 4 guys, all like one more person. Like you can get. I actually want to get that Tyra May woman, the Olympian. Like she reminds me of like a very short female Kurt Angle. Like she has the potential to be a vicious motherfucker. You just need like a good push. That's all. A good fucking push.
Right.
But you need something to bring it out of her.
Yeah. Like I saw
something to bring her out of her.
I want her to fucking be an Olympian. I wanted to look, Brock Lesnar fucking German suplex John Cena 15 times. You can do 2 or 3 to a woman. Pick her ass up, deadlift. Boom. Pick her ass up, deadlift. Like just fuck her up. Like that's what I thought they meant. Like when Undertaker told her, fuck her up. Like just you're a heel. Like you're an Olympian. Yeah, go on, Dennis.
She'd be more dangerous. She wore a mask because she spoiled my appetite. Good wrestler.
Never ain't ugly. Tyra might be my ex-girlfriend. But you met the other one. Tyra's an Olympic gold medalist. I think
the one that did the vice grip thing move.
No, that's not her. I'm talking about the Olympic gold medalist that's like really short, has dreads. The one that Joe's talking about, I'm not gonna make fun of her because there might be a chance she hears this. And AI is gonna pick this up. But
I'm good.
Yeah, you know it.
Hey,
I know
look,
you know, Joe.
I'm gonna be honest, though.
Hey,
I'm gonna be
I
honest.
second that with Joe.
I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna be
I
honest.
know.
Like, she need to wear a mask because she make my penis soft.
You think that?
Gentlemen,
You think that's bad?
Yeah.
You think that's bad? She made my dick run and retreat
All right, here we go. I'm gonna leave with
up
this,
to the
ladies
belly
and gentlemen.
button.
This is the worst.
Dick ran backwards all the way up to the belly button. It was like, nope. God. Pretend you're a woman.
She said your alley to an ending. That motherfucker said, retreat. Okay, I'm done.
That's the kind of face you want on a contraceptive commercial.
Oh, that's it.
Practice safe sex, kids, or else this can happen.
Hey, my shit could stand up for 45 minutes if I seen her. I said, damn.
45 minutes?
45
10 minutes, bro. 10
There's some women that'll get your shit hard in 5 seconds, and then there's others when you see them, your shit will stay dead for months.
Bruh, they got enough Blue Chew, Rose, Viagra. They got enough none of that shit, bro.
No,
get that motherfucker right.
Motherfucker, there ain't enough dark. There ain't enough dark in the world to help with that. Damn.
Hey, this is why Alex left. This is exactly why Alex left.
Alex knew what was up.
That's why I said to the group, I was like, this bitch the ugliest motherfucker I ever seen in my life.
Man, she is, bro.
Hey,
I had to share it with the group. I had to share it with the group because I was like, everybody got to see this shit. I had to see it,
bruh.
Hey,
I see it. She's scared to try me.
Hey, she made China before the surgery look like a dime.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, what?
I said she make it look like a fashion model. She makes square chin China look like a fashion model.
Invisible Man, why you leave, man? You should have known this shit was gonna happen, Invisible Man. You should have known.
Hey, that is one beyond take before the team. You know, when they say take one for the team, that's beyond that. That's you gotta pay me, bro. Like that's like you gotta pay me, take me out the Red Lobster, and then buy me a pair of Jordans.
That taking one for the team, you better have 9 lives like a cat because you're gonna die at least 3 or 4 times at least.
Hey, that's something. Hey, that's something. Like if it was the last woman on earth, you deserve beating your meat with sandpaper.
That's one of those. That's one of those.
Also, a little bit of spit.
That's one of them death by snoo snoo. That's death by snoo snoo.
Hey, that's your shit. You gotta judge. Hey, you know how everybody say. You know how I say like you gotta think with your right head. So when you think with the wrong, that make it like you gotta rub one off and then make the right decision instead of just going to make the decision.
I'd become one of the most intelligent men in the world because I'd chop my dick off if I had to do something like that. I had nothing to do but read.
I don't know. I go celibate. I go celibate for the rest of my life.
Man, I'm about to cry, bro.
Hey, how old people say it? Slide down a slide full of razors and dip in alcohol.
Yep.
Yeah. What? Yep. Yep.
Pain and suffering will be better than that.
Hey, look. How about this one? I'd rather slit my wrist vertical.
Oh, damn.
Vertical. You know, when you slit it vertical, it'll go out like you got 3 seconds. You're done.
That's
so
bad.
You ain't gotta worry about it.
Well, just a forewarning, we don't promote self-harm or anything like that.
No, we don't. We don't.
We don't, but
before the
in certain situations, though, In certain situations, you have to understand, bro.
Yeah. This not real life. This not real life. This is just a metaphor of how we talk. Whenever we talk about a subject, it's a metaphor on, let's say, like Slim Rich and everything. You don't like it.
I don't care, and I don't care if I'm on a desert island with nothing sharp. I would use fire and sand and make glass.
Hey,
to make it happen.
I wrestle with a shark before anything.
I can't even swim.
Shark.
I'd walk out in the ocean and drown myself.
I'll wrestle a gorilla. For real. I put me in an island and I find a gorilla and I know I'm gonna lose. I'm still gonna do it anyway because like this is mess with her or wrestle a gorilla, man. Give me some brass knucks. I'm going for the gorilla.
He walks like, fuck that. He's like, cut me down 2 coconuts. I'm gonna make my own boxing gloves.
Hey, I'd rather go blindfolded and run across the highway back and forth until I got hit.
Man, hey, for real. Hey, this little man look quick as hell, man.
Right,
because he knew this shit. This shit was gonna go straight left.
He ran away because he knew he was outnumbered, first off.
Yeah, he knew it. And there's a man, I know you listening, bro. You knew this shit was gonna get real fucked up, bro.
Hey, Brian Cam said lemon juice and black peppers. Wow, that's bad, bro. Look, that's bad. Hey, imagine if you squeeze both of them in your eye, bro. I think you're about to go blind for like 30 days, bro.
You're better off shoving ghost peppers in your eyes and then rubbing them on your dick. Make sure you stay hurting.
Man, no, bro.
Hey, I'd rather get neutered, straight like cats and dogs do. I'd rather get neutered than deal with that. Like, hey, man, go ahead, chop it off, get rid of it, man. Come on.
They do that on in Africa now. They do that on the logs and shit. You know that.
Hey,
no anesthetic or nothing. They chop you fucking your they do what is that? Circumcision and everything right there with just a fucking sharp blade on a fucking axe on a log. I watched that shit happen. They do it to women too.
Hey, what if the ugly you was? What if looking like that? The ugly you was a crime. Well, imagine looks was a crime.
Well, that bitch would have fucking
that'd be fucked up.
100 life sentences.
Man, hey, you would have never known her. You would never known her because she'd be locked up.
Let me tell you something. 2 things. One, first off, if they told me that bitch was a man, I believe it. And speaking about that, Nyla Rose looks better than that bitch does.
Oh, damn. Hey.
And Nyla Rose,
Not Nyla Rose.
Just saying.
Hey, this bad when I hear Rosie O'Donnell over this chick right here. That's bad.
D-Walk's looking at the TV like Ellen DeGeneres looking mighty fine right about now.
Yeah, for real. Hey,
for real, man.
For real.
Man,
what? Yeah.
It's okay. We got rid of them though. They left the country.
Girl, that is so fucking funny.
They couldn't deal with who the president. They couldn't deal with who the president was, so they cried and left the country.
Hey, we not trying to get canceled already, man. Come on, we can't talk about that yet.
I didn't say the T word.
Oh, what's the T word? Who is the T? I don't know what you're talking about.
You know what I'm talking about.
Hey, do the dance though.
Huh?
You gotta do the dance though with it though. Man, you gotta hit the T dance, man. You gotta
do the dance, man.
We can't see you, asshole.
I know, I'm doing this so you can't see me.
Yeah.
Hey, you doing shit for a reason.
I'm home. I could be naked right now.
Huh?
I'm home. I could be naked right now.
Hey man, come on. Hey, this is wrestling. We ain't talking about stripping. We talking about wrestling. Don't try to make this your OnlyFans page, bro. Come on, cut it out.
I didn't say nothing.
You better not be promoting the OnlyFans. Only I could do that.
I didn't say nothing.
Only bro can do that shit.
Yeah, only I could do that.
OnlyStoneDrunkMotherfuckers.com. That's D-Walk's page.
Yeah. Oh, and make sure you like, share, subscribe. And then wish me happy birthday because Friday my birthday. 41.
Oh yeah. Turn up.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right,
Turn
Grandpa.
up. He's like grandpa.
I just don't look my age. Don't judge me. I got that Benjamin Button. That Benjamin Button movie was based off me. Actually. You
He don't
know,
got that Benjamin Button. He's got that filter.
What? Filter?
He learned how to manipulate the yellow light in his room.
Wow.
Because every time you look at his room, it looked like Big Bird.
Damn, Joe.
I have never ever shaved a day in my life.
Huh? Look, just because you can't grow hair or have babies doesn't mean that, or keep a girlfriend does not mean that you have a Benjamin Button disease.
Just like
Joe. Damn, Joe.
Joe just went to 10 already though. Like damn.
Damn, he went real quick.
He walks so old he busts one off and it's like a dust cloud.
Man, see?
Man.
I can't be here rob you in a dark alley. Joe, rob you in hey, give me your money. That's Joe.
I don't gotta rob nobody in the dark alley. They usually see me and just give me the money.
Well, see what I'm saying?
Joe,
look.
Like,
Joe,
here, just take this.
Joe just
Joe,
I don't want it.
Joe, you probably robbed somebody on Sesame Street.
Man.
No, I don't rob nobody. I just walk down the street. People usually get intimidated. Just hand me money. Like, here you go, buddy. Thanks.
Hey, in the words of the Invisible Man, you just made me turn into the Invisible Man.
Daddy, chill.
What the hell is even that?
Well, I can't help it. How many single black men do you know in their 40s that have no children? I'll wait.
Ooh.
This is the worst.
I can name one.
I can't speak on that.
The reason I'm like this is because you can't trust a woman nowadays. You know, shooting out the club and everything. You know, if y'all get what I'm saying. Like you never know, man. Like I said, I just want to like cute, light skin, loyal chick, and that's it. That's all I want, man. That's all I want. Man, I'm picky, bro. Come on.
D-Walk got a 3-month policy.
What's 3-month policy?
You use them for the 3 months, and then after 3 months they get tired and you leave.
Oh man, come on, man. I got a hurt, bro. I have a hurt. I got a hurt.
And then usually within 24 hours you find another one.
It hurt down here. It hurt. The bottom of my heart, it hurt.
Well, if you hate yourself and you dick, you probably knock it right back up.
I see. Look, this is gonna be on another chapter. This is gonna be in another book. How Joe was a bad influence on me when we was in Indianapolis. Joe was the worst. Joe was Satan to me.
I didn't do nothing wrong.
Huh?
I didn't do shit wrong.
Oh man, you was the worst influence of my life in Indianapolis.
What? How was I bad?
Because you made me go to Kentucky. You made me go to the Blockbuster. You made me like party and drink and everything.
I didn't make you do shit.
That's why I was drinking. That's why I'm drinking the way I should have, because it's because of you. You got me drinking. You a bad influence. How dare you?
I did not. I resent that, sir.
Oh wow, you didn't?
I did not.
Who started having me drinking? When was I drinking? Was I drinking before you?
Yeah.
I was?
Yeah.
That's a different story. You made me drink more.
I know your uncle. I know your uncle made you drink a lot.
Hey man, come on, man. Excuse me for having a hangover in the 6th grade, telling teacher, "Hey, I got a headache, man. Please cut it out and everything." Excuse me for that. But come on, man, don't judge me, all right?
I can't help it. You were an alcoholic by the age of 12. I couldn't help it.
I'm not
That was long
alcoholic no
before me.
more. I just quit my first drink. I just quit my drink 3 minutes ago.
They sound like we partying over there.
Hey, I'm celebrating. I started celebrating early and everything. Don't judge me, all right?
How early?
Uh,
How early you celebrating? You ain't so proud. You got days.
you know, black people, they celebrate for the whole month. They keep it going.
You say February?
Well, see, February was a different occasion. February was like, I go to work and I could tell my boss, fuck you, kiss my ass, I'm coming in late and all that. That was February. March is like a thing where like you got to drink just from the 1st all the way to the 31st. You get what I'm saying? So it's a different thing. First one is freedom of speech and right amendments and everything. Second amendment is second thing, the birthday thing is just the drink.
Just letting y'all know.
Damn, Kane disappeared?
Oh man.
Oh man. No, what was you about to say, Joe?
Now he ain't here.
No, you was about to say something.
I was gonna let y'all know I started walking without the walker.
My God.
I'm walking
My
under my own
God.
power now. It's still a little touch and go, but I'm doing
Hey,
okay.
bro, I'm proud of you, bro. You doing your thing, bro. I'm proud of you. Like I said, I've been knowing you, goddamn, what was it, 23 years now?
Yep.
And bro, I'm gonna say this online, bro. You inspire me. Your situation, you inspire me. You want to motivate me, bro. I
I'm doing it
appreciate
right. And I'm doing it right now too, by the way.
it. Yeah.
I'm
But you
walking
know what I'm
right now
saying?
without
I appreciate you. You hear me?
Yep. I'm walking right now without the walker. I'm
You
in my
motivate me,
kitchen.
bro. Thank you, bro. Hey, shout out to Joe, man. Come on. Let's get it like this man. Y'all don't understand. He been,
I came
man,
back
Joe
from
been
the
through a
dead,
lot.
folks. I had something happen to me back on the 1st of January, the beginning of the year, that could have killed me.
Yeah, we almost lost. That's why it was times where Joe wasn't on here. But like I said, shout out to Joe. Joe is doing it. Hey, I'm
I'm in
ready
the
for that
1%.
one-on-one again.
I'm in the 1%. I'm in the 1% class of people that live.
Yeah, I'm on Geek Herbie, get ready so for my one-on-one.
Because people can't kill me.
No, nothing can, bro. You got that fire, bro. Nothing can kill you, bro, when you got that fire.
Nope.
Especially when you got God. But like I said, I'm waiting on that one-on-one so Herbie get better so I could dunk on you.
What are you waiting on the 1-on-1 for? To get your knee busted again?
Man, my knees are good now. My knees are like, goddamn, like I was like fucking like 16 again.
I'm gonna cut so fucking hard that your knee's gonna look like someone trying to guard Damian Lillard in his prime.
You can't do that because I'm gonna have my knee braces on. I'm gonna be ready this time. See, back then I didn't know about my knee. Like I didn't know like what was going on with my knee. You know, but like I said,
I'm gonna take your knee brace off at some point.
oh goddamn, you so like
You
I'm
ain't
gonna have
playing
to
with
carry
that knee brace.
I'm gonna
You
have
ain't
to
playing
carry
with
like
no.
a
If
I'm gonna
I
have
ain't
to carry
playing
like
with a handicap, you ain't playing with a handicap.
I'm gonna have like a goddamn Batman rope or something like that. You run past me, I'm gonna go and throw it and trip you or something. I'm gonna have like a crowbar or something that I can
You
throw at
ain't,
your back.
you ain't gonna have shit.
I'm gonna have the worst ever. I'm gonna have like some ghost pepper. I'm gonna have some ghost,
King,
and then I'm gonna throw ghost pepper in your eye. Baggies.
what believe,
I'm gonna carry.
King?
I'm
Maybe you
carrying
gotta work in
baggies
the
with
morning
me.
too.
Hey, look. Fuck that. Look, think about this. instead of having the gun, having baggies of jalapeno fucking peppers, like the death sauce.
Just make a ghost.
Cayenne,
Just make a ghost pepper gun.
that too. But imagine, bro, that's like worse than getting shot. If you spray some of that somebody's eye or on their skin, bro, that shit gonna burn for like 6 hours at least.
Skin. I'm ruthless. I'm gonna be like, pull your pants down.
No, why, bro? A dude pull a gun on you, you go tell the dude pull it. No, I don't know about that, bro. You probably end up at, on a t-shirt and everything, but I'm talking about like just like throwing paprika and hitting somebody in the face and getting away with something.
I'd be like, pull your pants down. So this is gonna hurt you more than it's gonna hurt me.
Oh, but you gotta like beat them, act like what you gotta do is you gotta actually like beat them up and then like to make sure they don't have a gun. Other than that, like you'll be on a t-shirt or something, bro.
And then I'm gonna give him a ghost pepper enema.
No, I don't think that you understand when they touch your face and your eyes, bro. That's the
but
worst feeling ever.
imagine it spraying up your asshole and in your dick hole. In the dick hole and up the asshole. The eyes you can get to. You could put milk on that and stand in front of an air conditioner and get it good. The asshole and the dick, on the other hand, you can't get in there.
Yeah, but after like the way our system's set and everything, it's a certain amount of time.
If you live, if it doesn't burn everything up on the inside.
Yeah, but that is like you got to be on some like
sadistic shit. I am.
You got to be on some like doctor, nurse, science shit to know where to put it at, how to put it at, and know how long it's gonna hurt.
I've been in the hospital for 3 months. For almost 3 months. You don't think I know where to put things?
See, that's why men gotta wear chastity belts around you because of this shit, like you just said.
You don't think I know how to put a Foley catheter up someone's penis?
That's why I said a chastity belt. Men gotta wear chastity belts around you now. Actually, they got chastity boxers right now.
Chastity boxers.
Yeah.
What is this? This thing in a train or what?
You ain't never heard of chastity boxers?
Fuck that.
Yes. It's like 2-piece and everything. Like instead of the chastity belt is 1 piece. The chastity boxers is 2 belt. It's 2.
So are we doing this tomorrow?
Doing what?
Are we doing that collab tomorrow?
Yeah, we got to. We have to. Most.
Okay.
Yeah, so I'm saying we got to because.
Don't talk about it though, because we don't want people to know what it is yet.
No. All you gonna know is it's something special, and it's like imagine like the NWO and DX joining forces. That's what it's like. The Mega Powers.
Right hand Cam, thank you.
And Randy Savage.
Right hand Cam, thank you for stopping by. I don't know if you're still there or not, but we appreciate you for showing up and showing out every week, coming and visiting by the PUWF and NXT for D-Walk.
And once again, anytime, bro, whenever you're ready to be on the show, you can be on the show. You can be a guest on here, man. We are like a private, man, we are a public podcast. If you love wrestling like we love it, come on, jump on. Like we anybody can jump on.
Yeah, we just cut up and have fun.
Yeah. We just cut up and have fun. Anybody welcome to jump on the podcast if y'all want to. If y'all want to, leave a comment. Let me know. Like I said, we do this shit Wednesdays and Saturdays or whatever day we feel like doing it. We don't podcast for unappreciated wrestling fans. We here for the people. Yo.
Let's go ahead and wrap it up so we can go home.
I ain't ready to go home. I don't want to go.
I do. I want to go to bed.
No, you can't.
Yes, I do.
Why?
Because I want to go. I want to go to sleep. So I can rest. So I can keep getting stronger. So I can keep getting better.
Yeah, you better, bro.
That's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to relax, but I'm also trying to do other stuff to keep my body moving, my mind right.
No, yeah, for real. Like I said, I'm proud of you, bro. And like I said, I know you've been doing your thing. That's why you ain't been calling me. But Yeah, man, I'm proud of you, bro. Keep doing what you're doing. Like I
Yep.
said, bro,
I
next
shocked
WrestleMania, next
I shocked my
WrestleMania.
ex. I shocked my
Uh,
ex when she came over. She came over and brought me lunch, and
uh,
she stopped at Popeyes and got me lunch. And I shocked her because she brought me to lunch, and I said, "Let me show you something," because I've been working on it. And I
yeah,
stood up. I stood up off the bed without using the walker, and then I started walking out the hallway with no walker. She had to pull her camera out and take a video
bro, that's dope, bro.
because
Like
I
for real,
haven't I haven't walked on my own since December.
man. Hey, I'm proud of you, bro. God damn, bro. Hey, keep doing what you doing, bro. I'm
I'm
proud of you,
coming.
man. And then, like I said, you so strong. You never gave up, bro. Like,
Nope, I'm coming back. I'm making it. I'm gonna make it happen. I'm gonna get back to my old self as best I can, and I'm gonna get back to work, and I'm gonna start doing my thing again.
dog, I believe, you, man, Joe. Man, like, we ain't talking like, I don't know, like, besides podcasts, we never talk. But, dog, I'm proud of you, bro.
It's because you're busy with your other friends.
No, it ain't that. It ain't that, man. I just, you know,
You're allowed to have more than one friend, motherfucker.
yeah. I know that.
I figured you were chilling with your homies that are actually there.
But actually, I wasn't. I was just asleep most of the time. Sleeping, eating most of the time. But yeah, I've been bullshitting and everything. But
Sound like you.
yeah, I know, right? Don't judge me.
Eat, sleeping, and bullshitting.
Yeah, yeah. I gotta keep these handsome looks going by staying asleep. They said the more you sleep, the better looking you start getting. I have to keep that in, though. I
They
had to
tell
get
you
that
to sleep.
in.
They tell you if you want to stop, if you want to slow down the aging process, sleep in the cold.
I tried that. Why you think I still look young, bro?
Why do you think I still look the way I do, and I still
Hey,
am able to do what I do? Because
I
I
still
sleep in
look
the
like
cold.
I still look like when you see me at Blockbuster 24 years ago.
I'd still look the same if I just shaved my head and cut my beard down.
Yeah, see. So if you on crack, bro, you look how you said how they say it. No, they say black don't crack, but I'm gonna say it.
If I got
I'm gonna
down to 235 pounds, I would look like I did when I was in my 20s.
no, I'm gonna say it like this: you don't crack unless you on crack, and we know a lot of people that's on crack, and they look like 102.
Yeah, you become like that one guy that's on YouTube and shit that's got the bug eyes where he sticks his tongue out and gets it all wonky all the time. Like, man, what you doing? What you doing hugging my house? He like
Mhm.
he's like, this is where I'm supposed to be, big dog. This is where I'm supposed to be.
No. I'm saying we got family members that's actually 30, 40, or 50, but since they on crack, they look like they 80, 90, and 102. You
Well,
know,
look at Tom's younger brother. Tom's younger brother started getting gray hair when he was in elementary school,
well,
and
my granddad started getting gray hair. My granddad had a full head of gray hair when he was like 9 or 10. So,
they didn't understand why it was happening.
I mean, like, it's hard to explain shit like that because, like, it might happen in one generation, but it won't happen to another. Like I said,
Yep.
my granddaddy had gray hair, a full set of gray hair. Imagine being in school and he had a full set of gray hair. And they
Imagine being,
instead of
bro.
bringing them,
Imagine,
hey, no. So instead of them bringing them apple juice, they bring them coffee. That's
imagine,
fucked up.
imagine being in elementary school and having gray hairs pop out.
Yeah, exactly.
It's
So
like, what?
instead of you getting apple juice, they bring you coffee, or they bring you like you get like an extra 30 minutes on your nap because you look older. That's messed up.
Coffee's good though.
Yeah, I'm more of a hot cocoa cappuccino person.
You can go everywhere. What's wrong with going to the 99-cent store?
Oh man,
Yeah,
I gotta get that.
you said what?
I had to get that judge show off because he said whenever she got money and she take me to the store, it's always let's go to the 99-cent store. But when I got money and she want to go spend my money, it's always let's go to Gucci and Prada.
See, that's what's
That
wrong with
that's
this era now.
that's your people.
No,
That's your
okay.
people.
It's my people, but it's not okay. Like I grew up in the era. Like I said, look, this. My parents together still, and they've been together for damn near 40 years.
You know
That's
why?
where
You know why? You know why?
What's
You
that?
know why? And I'll tell you why. I'll tell you why right now.
Uh-huh.
Because when you're together that long, and you have that many kids and shit, it's cheaper to keep her. One.
Mm-hmm.
And ain't nobody got time to catch 25 to life for getting rid of a body.
That too. See, yeah, see, like my parents didn't grow in two different eras. Our era it's a such thing as a thought movement. How they say it? Thought movement. It's such thing as that now. It's just, like nowadays relationships are dead. Put them in the dirt because people don't believe in that.
No, the internet and the ease of access to cheat made it difficult to have a relationship.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And nobody wants to settle for anything. Like nobody wants to compromise on anything.
Hey,
it's like, this is what I want. And if you don't abide by the guidelines and you step out of the guidelines one time, we're done.
You got to have money in order to have a real relationship right now. Because these days, like it's
that ain't even a real relationship. That's money hungry.
No, real days is this materialistic shit. In order for you to be in a relationship, it's more materialistic instead of from the fucking heart. Because in that case, everybody would be having a loved significant other that they've been with for a long time.
Yep. All right, man. Wrap it up.
Oh man, no, we got.
I got stuff
hours.
to do.
I mean, fuck you. You ain't got shit to do, asshole.
Yes, I do.
No, but hey, shout outs. Black House Booking. Shout out to the Cafe Partel. Shout out to Christiana Don. Shout out to
Kill.
Terrell Farrell. Shout out to goddamn everybody. Like, thank y'all for joining on. Have a good night.
Invisible Woman.
Invisible Man, Invisible Woman. Can destroy you. Hey, you kill it every time though. Thank y'all for coming on. This was NXT. Kanan, man, goddamn Joe, BNCO, you got something to say before we hang up?
Thank y'all for coming out. We appreciate every one of you, and we look forward to another episode of PUWF on Saturday and another episode of NXT Time with D-Walk next Wednesday.
Oh, shout out the birthday to me on March 28th. Yeah, I'm my 80, baby. Let's get it. Safe.
Happy early birthday to D-Walk and to Black Couch Booking.
Thank y'all. Appreciate y'all. Good night.
Lace up your boots, we're about to fight. NXT in the house, bringing the hype. We walk on mic, ready to ignite. Detroit hip-hop, we take that flight. Body slamming, the crowd's going wild. Square circle with the kings of the pile. NXT superstars, we're breaking the mold. It's Detroit